So hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and this video is the continuation of my ServiceNow to Zoom integration series. And in this one we will be learning how we can efficiently manage the access token. And if you haven't watched my previous video, then I would highly recommend that please check it out by clicking on the I button, and so that it will become easier for you to understand this video. So let's just get started. So guys, I'm on my ServiceNow screen, and for a quick recap, so till now we were able to successfully get the access token from Zoom, and we were also able to create a session using that particular access token, and we were able to store the URL into the specified field in incident. And in our integration currently, one thing was missing is to refresh the access token only when the current token is expired, right? So in order to do so, I have made some modification. I will show you guys and also explain that how that is working. So I'm just going to the script include table. I will search for my script include. So this is the script that I have, and I will just expand it. So guys, in order to do so, I have made some modification, and I have basically used the property application which is offered by ServiceNow, where we can store the crucial value and also retrieve the value whenever required, and also we can set the value to the property, right? So I will just go to the system property as well in order to explain how that's working. I will just type sys underscore properties dot list. It will open the property table, and in order to create new property, we can just hit new. So we can mention the name and description over here. We can also provide the data type of the value that we are going to store. So I have already created the system property, so I will just go back. I will open the property that I have created. One is zoom.access token, another one is zoom.expires in. So in zoom.access token, I am storing the token value, okay, and we are retrieving the value from here in the script. As you can see, I have mentioned the gs.get script method, and also I have mentioned the name of this property, which is nothing but zoom.access token. So using that, we are retrieving this particular value over there, okay. And if we talk about the expires in, then it is storing the integer value. So we selected the type as integer from these options, and this value is nothing but value in millisecond, and it will not make sense right now, but I can assure you that before the end of this session you will be able to understand what this value is. So these are the two properties that you would need to create. So I will just close it up now, and I will head over to the script. So those property we can call using this gs.get property and then the property name, and also we can set the value over there by using gs.set property. See, like we have used here gs.set property, and we can mention the property name and also the value over here. So we can pass these two parameters. Using that, we can store the update the value, right? So these are the two things which is really important to know before moving forward. Now, talking about that particular integer value. So basically, in order to do the comparison, so why in the first hand we are storing the expiration value? So basically, for an access token, it is only valid for 1 hour, which is 3600 seconds, and if that time passes away, the access token get expired. So before that we need to refresh it and store a new value. Okay, so how we are going to compare that our access token is currently valid or not? So in order to do so, I have used this glide date time dot get numeric value. Okay, this is a glide date time is a constructor of a class. Okay, and using this method dot get numeric value, we can get the value in millisecond which has been passed since January 1, 1970. Okay, so what this line of code is doing is it is returning me a millisecond value which has been passed since not 1870, it's 1970 Jan 1. Okay, I could show you as well. If I just copy it from here, I will run a background script and I will show you how it is giving the output. I will just write, so I have it in the favorite script background. I will create a variable, let it be var(x) is equals to new glide date time dot get numeric value. So I will just print it, yes dot print x. Let's see what it returns. See, it has given me a value. So this value is nothing but this number of millisecond has been passed from Jan 1, 1970 till now in the current time. Okay, so using this we are doing the comparison whether our access token is currently valid or is it invalid. Okay, so how we gonna do this? So for an instance, if this returns this value, then what we will do is I will just copy here, I will explain, paste, and then what I will do, plus the access token is valid till 1 hour. Okay, which is nothing but 3600 second. Okay, and this value is in millisecond, right? So we will multiply it with 1000 to convert in millisecond. Okay, now whatever value it will give by multiplying it with 1000 and summing up with this value, whatever value it gives is nothing but the value which is from current time to 1 hour ahead from now. Okay, I think it is making sense. This value is the millisecond which has been passed till now. Now we are adding 1 hour amount of millisecond into this in order to get a x value, and this value is nothing but the addition of 1 more hour amount of millisecond into this previous number. Okay, so now this value we are storing in our property, in our expires in property. We are storing that value only, right? Current millisecond value plus 3600 into 1000, and we are doing the calculation over here. If I could show you, see over here, when we are refreshing the access token for getting a new expires in time, we are doing that processing over here. The same thing I have done. I have made an object of this class, and then I'm adding the expires in value that we will be getting from the response from Zoom and just multiplying it with 1000. It will convert it into millisecond, and then we will add up to that so that it will become my current expires in time. And whatever comparison of current time I am doing is with that particular value which I am storing in the property, which is nothing but the current time plus 1 hour. Okay, so this is all. This was the main thing that I wanted to emphasize on, because understanding this will make it very easy to implement. It's not something very difficult. Now I think you have got an idea. So I repeat now. So this is the main function. Okay, what we are doing here, we are retrieving the access token which is currently stored in my property, right? This is one. Okay. Wait, I will just open both the property. So here, so now using this line, I am retrieving the current access token and storing into this variable. Okay, and using this, I am retrieving the current expires in time value from here, from this property. I am retrieving the value and storing in expires in. Okay, and now we are making the comparison over here. First, we are checking whether we have these two value or not. If we don't have, then that's a different scenario. So first we need to check whether we have this value or not. So we are checking for that, and then here I'm doing the comparison. So this is what, this is the current time in millisecond. Okay, and what is the benchmark? It is nothing but January 1, 1970 till now. Okay, till now, how much of millisecond has passed is the value of this one. Okay, and if this is smaller than expires in time, expires in is what? Current time plus 1 hour. So if this current time exceeded this value, then we come to a conclusion that it is expired. Okay, till the time this value is smaller than this one, then only we will come to know that yeah, we have the access token valid yet, so we can use that. If not, we need to go for refreshing it. So we are making that comparison over here, and then based on the conclusion, if it returned true, then we will just pass the same access token over here in this function, and this function is doing what? So if I can scroll down, this function will take a parameter, single parameter as access token, and it will make a request. As the token is valid, it will give the, it will be able to make a successful request, right? Now, if this if condition returns false, then it will refresh the access token. It will get into this else block and it will execute this function. And what this function is doing, this function is not doing nothing but it will request for an access token to Zoom, and whatever access token we get, we will just store that access token into the property that we have created. Similarly, the current expires in value will also be updated, and I have already explained how it will be updated. The current time plus 3600 into 1000, okay, which is 1 hour in millisecond. Okay, so these two update will happen, and then again it will call this get Zoom. So now we have the access token, so again we will make a call over here, and it will go to this function, get Zoom link function, and it will create a meeting, right? So this is the only thing that we'll have to do in order to achieve this functionality. So now I will carry out few rounds of testing and we'll see how it is working. So I will just go to the incident form where I have configured it. I will open any random incident number. So we have these fields empty, so it will work for this incident. As we already know, we have put in some condition, so the UI action will only run if the fields are already empty. So I will just click on Zoom meeting. So guys, we have received the access token and the link to the meeting as well. Along with it, we have also stored the meeting ID. So it's working. Now I will do one change in the current property, or let me show you by executing once more, like whether it is retrieving a new access token or is it using the same access token to create a meeting. So currently the access token is ending with N5UW. So let me just omit it. I will erase everything. I will save it once again. Now I will re-execute it. So guys, as you can see, again we were using the same access token. So if you can see, again it is storing the same value, N5UW. It means there was no separate request for access token. We use the same access token to create another meeting, right? So it's working as expected. Now what I will do, in order to get this access token refreshed, I will do some changes in the property. So this is the current expires in time. I will change it so that the current time will exceed this one. I will save it. Now as we have reduced the expires in time, so the current time will definitely be exceeding it. So now we will execute it once again and we will see whether we are getting the new access token or not. I will save it again. I will click on Zoom meeting once again. So see guys, we have got a fresh access token right here, right? So I think we have successfully executed it and we came to know how it's working. So if the current time is exceeding the expires in time, then we are requesting for new access token, and if not, then we are using the same access token again and again for creating the Zoom session. So I think we are quite clear now, and that's all we have to do for this functionality. So guys, I think we have clearly met our motive, and in the next video I will try to explain you how we can integrate the webhook as well. So if for an example, if we need to store the or attach the session recording as well to the incident, right? So how we can do that using webhook, right? So guys, that's all for this video, and I hope it really helped you. So if you liked it, then please hit like button, and if you have any suggestion or query, then you can write it down below in the comment section. And guys, please subscribe my channel so that you will be stay tuned with my upcoming videos. So we'll meet in the next exciting session. So till then, happy coding and thanks for watching my video.